I hope you brought your warm jacket today because we're on Glacio again. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with me today. It's your friend Starmite here. So we're back on Glacio because we need to find some titanium, and this is the planet we've already been at that already has some. So we have to do some digging, and we're going to find some titanium today. It's in the cave layer, so we'll have to go down a little bit. I also have a couple things that I brought with us this time. In pursuant of higher technological advancements, we are going to need a gas that is present on this planet, which is, we are after argon. So we're going to build the atmospheric condenser here, get that started right off the bat here. And another thing that I also want to build out here is going to be not the tractor, but the medium rover guy. So we have the large rover back at Sylvia, or whatever the other planet's called. Where's my guy here? I think it's maybe it's large. Yeah, it's large. Medium rover, just unlocked it. 2 plastic and a rubber. I brought it with me. We're gonna print it, and then we'll have a better than the tractor machine here. I'm still working on getting the paver and the proper drill to build this machine. I'm really excited for you guys to see. This is awesome. But this paver is gonna need silicone and aluminum alloy. Silicone, we're gonna have to make another trip to another planet to get the gas required to create that. So we'll probably do that here in this episode or the next. I'm not sure yet. We'll find out. All right, we got the condenser printed and working, and we have a little bit of argon already created in their little capsule there. I'm gonna let that run, and I'm gonna definitely bring that back to our home base. And then over here, we have our new medium little rover guy. Check that out. Pretty sweet. It is like the big rover, which can pull the trailer, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna check that out in just a second. And then I just took the wind turbine and the battery from our tractor and put it on the back of this guy, just because I don't need the tractor really anymore. So that's what we're gonna do with that. Okay, yeah, this guy can pull it. So that's sweet. It gives us an extra little bit of storage. I love the big rover because of that storage option. It's just super nice. Oh, before we go, what I'm trying to make a habit of now is bringing these little buddies along. Just a small regular generator and an organic to power it, because there's been quite a few times where I'm out and about on the big rover and I just lose power, and we're just sitting ducks if you don't have anything to recharge with. So that's why I really like the generator. They only take up 1 space. They use organic to run, super easy. So we're going to do a little putzing around, and I'm going to find a good base to start, a good spot to start digging for our titanium. But before that, you know how I was talking about, you know, that I was driving around and I was getting lost? Look at this. If you hit R, there's a couple options you can bring up. Compass, mission log, research catalog. Do the compass, there's a dang old compass that tells you where your house is. No matter how far away you go, you will always see these guys down in the bottom there on the circles. So, oh, well, there's a cave. So, yeah. There's a button, but there's a compass. But as there should be. We're doing space travel, but we don't have compasses. I thought that was kind of weird, so there is a compass. So the only thing that the tractor is gonna be better at than a rover is going down into these caves like this. And you want to have one for the oxygen that they provide. So maybe it's better because we're just putzing around. Maybe it is better to have the tractor. I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it with a rover, and if I hate it, I'll never do it again. But if I do like it, then I'll have a new thing to do. I'm gonna just start making it a little easier to walk down paths. It is kind of a weird angle, but that's all right. And then I'll just dig this out, and we'll meet you down there at the bottom of the hill. All right, we made it down. We found a big hunk of research material right here on this little rock, which is sweet. But there's also this thing over here, just some debris. But I wanted to see if there's anything good. Yeah, there's a carbon here. I'm not super concerned about getting that carbon. But it looks like there is aluminum that way, which I'm totally out of. I think might have 1 aluminum, so I guess I'm not totally out of it, but I don't have a ton. And I'm not sure. Oh, okay, so unfortunately. So you can see the gray rock, right? And then there's this blue rock. This is the default gun guy here, the terrain guy, and I can't cut through this very well. Like, look at how slow it's going, if at all. So that's why you need a drill mod, but hopefully we'll get away with some green here, and it looks like we did. So this green is titanium, so that's great. That was super easy. It was just right down the hole. It was right there for us, so that's great. So we're gonna grab as much of this stuff as we can here and load it back up, and then we'll have to take a trip back to our home base. But before we leave, I do want to make sure that I have another research tool going on up here, because why not? I have it here. It still gets contributed, so it's all good stuff. I'm just gonna run out of air. Sounds like. Just grab this. So there's more greenery down that way, and then there's some more aluminum right here. So I'm gonna grab all that stuff and bring it back up top, and then we can talk about going back to our home base. All right, we're heading back home. We got a backpack full of goodies. We got some iron stuff and things. We got some titanium stuff. We got some argon. I left the printer going for furnace to do some smelting, as well as a big research thing I found. So that's working as well. So we'll continue to get those benefits even though we're here. F to exit. All right, we are on the ground. Let's get rid of our used up thruster, and we'll throw it into our little shredder deal over here to get us these trade guys scrapped. Oops. I have also been doing a little bit of these pumpkin harvesting things because I saw the update, and I got enough of these seeds to launch them into the space, fill this guy up, and launch it out. But you know what stinks? Is it takes 500 bytes to do that, and it's like, why am I have to do research stuff to send out that? Like, no, not happening. So I'm not doing that anymore. But anyways, so here we are back at base, and I got a couple of glass guys over here, and we are going to cook up our hematite for some iron, and then some good old titanite for some titanium. And what that's gonna allow us to do, if we go over yonder to our printer, big boy, we'll finally be able to do the large shuttle, I'm pretty sure. We got the ceramic, we got the exo chips, so let's go grab that stuff right now. So we have the 2 exo chips, 1, 2. Ceramic is gonna be over in, there's copper, tungsten, iron. What's this guy? Ceramic's this guy. So we have plenty of ceramic, so we'll grab that. And it looks like our iron is done. So I don't think we'll need that just yet. And then we have the ceramic, right? Yep. Okay, so let's go to what was that last item we needed? Titanium alloy. So let's find titanium alloy. There it is. Oh, it's aluminum alloy. There it is. So we need titanium, which we're getting, and graphene, and a fuel of nitrogen. So we should have some nitrogen over here. It's hydrogen. Is this nitrogen? Okay, the pink stuff's nitrogen. And graphene. So graphene, I think, was hydrogen and graphite. Do we have any hydrazine? Okay, no. This is quite the thing. Hydrazine is ammonium and ammonium. Do we have 2 ammoniums? No, we only have 1. Okay, so we'll pop one of those over here, and we should be able to go over here on our spin guy. And oh, that spin guy, that's our furnace. And we should be able to print some ammonium. And quartz, I just made some ammonium 1. So that's gonna take a little bit to get that, but that's okay. So I'm gonna get all these components squared away, put together, and then I'll bring you back for the making of our finally super duper large shuttle. Ooh, we got another big box Christmas present, and this is gonna be our large shuttle finally. Let's open her up. Oh wow, it is humongous. Okay, so this is the oxygenator from the other ship, this guy, and we're gonna pop that right over here. Let's check this out on this side. Ooh. Okay, so there's space for storage stuff, which I'm glad, I'm hoping for. I have an extra one of these guys, so let's just go ahead and bring on over. I like that it's got the 2 spaces because that means I can move research items to and fro. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna be nice. So I'm gonna grab another medium storage. I think I got one right here, actually. Yep. Because this is gonna make going to different planets so much easier because we can just load it up. We can bring bigger boxes, I'm pretty sure. We can bring bigger boxes. But one thing I want to do is, I'll just kind of move that guy out of the way, and we'll move this guy over here. Oh, no, don't go over. There we go. Right there. Awesome. So I opened this guy up over on this landing pad over here. I'm struggling over here right now for that. So that has a home, forever home, but this is our new shuttle. And this is gonna be fun. All right, so I have some things to load up. Medium storage items, nothing too crazy, and a tractor. But now that we got this big boy, I'm thinking I might need to print a medium rover for our adventure onto the next planet to get us some methane, to get some silicone, so we can show you the next awesome thing we have. So let me load this guy up. Okay, I have 2 things loaded up, the large platform B and the atmospheric condenser. So on this planet that we're headed to, Atrox, there aren't any other resources really that are worth it except for gases. So because of that, I'm only going to bring the atmospheric condenser, and then I left the 2 medium storage guys on there because we'll make a stop to Glacio and pick up some other stuff. But over here, I only have this guy, this solid fuel thruster, but here I get the item and I get a schematic for Hydrazine Thruster. So we're gonna grab that and we'll check that out. Okay, awesome. What does this say? Provides a durable thruster, requires hydrazine as fuel. Okay, so I might need to make some hydrazine quick before we go. I think that's gonna need ammonium, which I don't have much of, so I'll have to make some ammonium, and that'll take me just a little bit to gather that and make that up. I learned something with these drill mods. I remember before I was using them and then I quit using them. Well, and the F to toggle. See, what I thought is when you were out here using it and you hit F, that's when it toggles it. No, siree Bob. See how that green light turns on? Yeah, that's how you turn that on and off. So I was kind of wondering why it was still sucking power when it wasn't supposed to, but that's why, because it wasn't actually off. So here's our last ammonium, and we're gonna run over to this guy and we'll create some hydrazine. We got tons of hydrogen over here. I've been making it as we go along. What is this? That's nitrogen. Yeah, so let's get some more hydrogen going. Luckily, this planet has both, and they're pretty easy to get. Okay, so here's our hydrazine fuel. So we'll put that in our backpack, and it's super safe, by the way, and we'll worry about that when we need it. So we got our thruster. We are going to enter the spacecraft, and we're going to launch to another planet, and we are going to go to Atrox. See that the thing shut there. It's so huge. Look at this thing. Holy, that's sweet. All right, so where's Atrox? We got Calidor. There it is, right there. That's a ways out, but let's go. Okay, we're landing on this nasty green planet. Ooh, look at the Aurora Borealis. I guess I don't know if it's Aurora Borealis on a different planet or what, but anywho's. Let's see if we can find a good landing spot. Ah, here we go. We'll go over this way. And this is gonna be super easy setup. Oh, I love that Northern Lights. That's so cool. Okay, so F to exit. Yep, that's what we want. And here we're just going to set up our, oh, must be on this side of the ship. Yep. Our large platform. And our, this guy, oh, you know what I totally forgot about? I totally forgot about power. So that sucks. We might have to just use a regular old generator, a little guy generator for a little bit here. So we want to find the methane. Yes, we're looking for methane. So we don't have any power to make that yet, but we can create some small generators once I find a little bit of compound, and it should be easy to find. Look at that right here. Okay, so we'll just pull this up. It's stuck there. And we'll whip up a couple of generators, but they're gonna run on, I was gonna say carbon, on organics. So we'll just suck up some of this stuff. We'll get some of the organics. We do have a little bit of organics in the backpack. That was from when I was gathering soil. God, this planet is weird. It keep getting stuck on what looks like nothing. Ooh. Got shot at, apparently. Okay, so we'll create some generators. We'll stick another one there, make another one. Looks like I'm out of organic, so I'm gonna have to go and get some more while these are working. One more. Okay, let's do that right now. Pick this up. And then we'll have to go to Glacio after this, and there's a bunch of research things. Whoops. Bunch of research guys that I want to pick up from over there. Just because they're not doing... I can't manage them when they're on a different planet as easily. So I want to pick them up and bring them back, and then we can work on them. And then the rover is going to get souped up with the silicone. That's why we need the silicone. We need the silicone to get us the... Oops, I thought I created another one. Oh, I did. Oh, I always do that. We need the silicone to create the paver. Yeah, so right here. So we'll have the paver done, and we got this one built. I just need to put it on the rover and let her go. It's gonna be great. Super excited. It's gonna make gathering goods so much easier on the original planet, which is where our home base is, which is just gonna be great. We can also move that stuff around, so if we go to another planet and we need the paver and we need the drill strength, we can do that with just a regular medium rover. So we'll definitely do that. So I'm gonna finish gathering this up. We're gonna go to Glacio, and I'll meet you back at the home planet. I didn't end up going to Glacio. I got scared. I've never used the hydrazine rockets in this playthrough, and I haven't done it for a long time. I'm kind of scared to go there and get trapped. So I came back home. We got 2 containers of methane, which is pretty decent, I think. All right, let's get this silicone made up. It's gonna start working. It doesn't take usually that long to do these chemistry lab items, so that'll be quick. In the meantime, while that's going, I'm going to unveil some of this stuff. So we have our drill strength 3. Let's see, that was quick. And our silicone. And so we need to find our paver. I think that was in here. Yep, and our aluminum alloy, which we should have right here. Luckily, I made one at some point. I'm not sure when I did, but I have one now. All right, so the paver is printing. So you stick this bad boy onto there, and then you stick this drill container. You stick that on the front there like this. Attach your rubber to create roads wherever they are needed. Requires a soil canister. We got one right there. Okay, and then this guy's gonna be able to cut through whatever because it's the tier 3. So this, you can see the Z-axis up and down. It's kind of tricky to go up. You have to get like in the ground. Okay, so it's C and V. C is gonna do the paving. See how it's paving that? As I'm taking in soil, it's using it up. So we're just gonna start going, and we'll see what happens. So the reason why you need both is because if you don't, and you go over a gap, you're gonna fall into the void, and that's not a good thing. So you don't want to do that. So it looks like I only had one of my motors working, and we need to grab some more organic because I'm probably gonna get stuck, but that's all right. I'm excited about it, and we need to find some more aluminum. So we're going on a little adventure. All right, pick up this organic real quick. Got plenty of it now. Okay, so we have our one. We'll keep an eye on our power this time. So it's C and V. Here we go. Or I'm just hitting V actually, and it started it up. So you just dig and dig and dig. So there's a core as well, and I'm not sure anything about the core. Hopefully I'm gonna find out. It just automatically gathers stuff. Just look at how awesome this is. It just makes this whole deal so much easier. You don't have to monkey around with trying to bring the tractor down here and getting stuck on every little thing. And this is just the bee's knees. This is the way to do it for sure. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. We got a couple of neat vehicles done today. I'm gonna keep going for some aluminum out here. But have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you on the next episode of Astroneer.